Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where last episode the Battle of Garreg Machs raged on as we defeated first the Death Knight and Hubert before Edelgard herself decided to march up the centre, falling in battle to Dmitri once more. However, with the monastery then being overrun by the Empire's massive forces, Rhea showed a true form, turning into a massive dragon, but needing aid beset upon by demonic beasts. We ran in only to be blasted off the edge of a cliff. Now, with 5 years having passed, we've awoken to a Fódlan deep into the war, having found a Dmitri with only killing on his agenda.
And then there's me. I can't one-shot someone. Well, technically, I want this guy to die first. The other guy can't actually damage anyone defensively, so this is my target.
All is going to plan.
Doesn't matter if this guy comes up behind me. You have blessed bow. Well, I know I'm not a C at this yet, but I must be somewhere on the bow scale. I can't remember where I'm at. I can always get it out from the convoy if I need to. But this guy does 27 damage, so he needs to be one-shot.
I disposed of doubt long ago. The consequence of the blood I've spilled.
His quotes now, man. Well, he's got the wave attack there. He's got 6 physical attack. Got silver sword picked up. Shall I send that back? Because he's obviously got enough, like, strength to carry whatever weight he's fighting. Oh, the blood. Let's keep the silver sword on me. I didn't get strength. What the hell? Hit! Don't you hit Dmitri. He will poke you full of holes before he kills you.
All talk and no action.
Dmitri's just walking through everyone. I've really grown good with this spear.
Predictable.
Come on, you get another try.
Here is something to believe in.
Well, that's okay. I like to
There's
flip
no
too.
turning back now.
I do a double 720 jump spin shot.
His Highness and Professor? We must speak later.
Ah!
I know it's been 5 years, but I never expected the monastery to end up like this.
Oh, I haven't seen any of you in such a long time. I'm so glad to see you're alive.
We'll help out from here. It's over, thieves!
Why? Why are you here?
Didn't we promise?
I'm your girl.
I'm your girl. Oh, too bad that guy's there, otherwise I'd send him in. Technically, though, I don't think he's got an attack that can actually break through some of their defenses. Okay. They can. Attack speed of 20. Attack speed of 21. Attack speed of 16. Seems like the best thing to do would be to set a net up to fight. But then stay well out of range of this assassin. Too bad I can't make it just round here nicely. Ideally, I want them to come onto me. Don't I? I can hit you once, and I'm pretty sure that'll probably be enough. Look at this cool, like, character new things. Ah! The good times are here. I just don't like that guy. Silly assassins with their crit rates. I want to head up to help Gilbert, but I don't think that's actually going to be needed.
I'd be honored.
What's that there? Oh, it's the wall that they can break to get through? Okay. Assassins are nasty because of how far they can move when something's broken.
My orders?
And Gilbert is under my command as well. An attack speed of 1, defense of 29. That's enough to even face off against that guy if he breaks it. So let's put Gilbert to the test first of all then. We'll leave Ash way back here. Just looking at her new looks now. And Mercedes cut her hair and wears a hat. I need to pull the assassin. Alright, so I don't think Dmitri can take any damage from most of these other guys. The assassin can easily get into the brush as well to lower the hit chance there again. That's not what we want, but if we wait here and let him come on to me. There's actually more weight here, actually. I'd wonder that. Silver sword's a bit more. In fact, we've got a doubling attack speed on this guy. No, we don't. We could get rid of some weight. Iron sword, it's 27. I mean, he'll kill no matter what weapon he's using, right? Zero attack. Oh, he'd use a thingy on me, would he? That could be bad. If I go there, I'm pulling you onto me. I can deal with that. So you don't want to go for me? I'm still out of range. Let's let you take the hit and then we'll heal after that. Fine, Gilbert. Can you one-shot this guy? No.
Not enough.
Close one.
That animation was so cool! Combining the dodge with a spell attack was ace!
Eventually, I too
That's so good to jump back! Whoomp. Lush! There's a chest somewhere? I hadn't even looked.
Try to keep up.
Did you really think you'd get me? Maybe he's learned how to use a sword in his time. Away from everything else. You never know, right? Can I get a bit of experience? Where are we looking for this chest then? Okay, hiding all the way in the back here. So my enemy, by the way, is Palado, because we never did a map check. Never actually looked at what we got, because I'm just like, well, there's two of us anyway, so no matter what, we're going to be fighting through the corridors bit by bit, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's two chests, in fact. But now that everyone's coming in, now is when I should make the check. I should check many things. Alright, time to make my passes by. And we'll make our way upwards. I like the organic combat with the flow of that attack move we did. It was great.
see you in the eternal flames.
Seems we only do cool flippy stuff as a counter-attack to other people hitting us. Leather shield is not something we need right now, thank you very much. We've still got this guy left, but Annette can kind of do whatever he wants to do. She could do anything to kill this guy. So let's do something else instead. This feels a bit silly to do, to be honest, though.
A tragic end.
I do have a bow, you know. Right, we get some more experience. 5 more actions to get what we need, really. Those guys have met up then, but we still got a little bit more of an issue with everyone else. So with 29 defense, I'm sure you've got quite a bit of anti-crit if this guy comes in and starts trying to mess you up. I think no matter what, Gilbert would survive no matter what. Let's start the advance there. While simultaneously taking out this guy.
I'm still here.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome. And thank you for the subs earlier, PJ. As we start to take people out slowly. I can stay back here because we can move far anyway. Yeah, those enemies are not moving in.
The monastery has become a nest of thieves.
Professor, you're alive after all. But first things first. Let's defeat these thieves.
I'll lend a hand. We'll catch up later.
Listen up. We must end this quickly.
Everyone is here! Except Petra! Right, well, if we must finish this up quickly, we'll start to get to work on killing some more blokes. When we see, like, literally no one here be able to do damage to Dmitri, we just send Dmitri as far forward as he wishes to go. Okay, we'll go from here. It's a lot more sense making. Oh, that thief can reach as well. That thief can do damage to Dmitri. Should not allow this to take place, but we're going to. Come at me, all of you. I stand at a crossroads, awaiting your death. Oh, wait a second. This guy's probably going to try to disturbance. So we stand there. Trying to catch up, Professor Honest.
So helpful.
Know what to do! The real heart of the blue lines, I forgot about him. How could I forget about to do? I mean, he is lugging all that heavy armor around as well. So, let's face it, it's going to take him a while to get here. Let's all give him a little bit of a break, right? He has a movement speed issue when it comes to this stuff. I think I can do that, can't I? I can just canto back to there after shooting this guy up a little bit. My crotch!
I must steel myself.
Wow, massive skills for Wyvern Rider finally.
I made it my own.
Seal defense. So I take that when we attack people, we lower their defense. And then life is very good, right? But do we need a door key to open this door, or are we just going to smash it? I imagine we're supposed to just smash it. Now this guy would come onto me then, and he would double for 6 damage. With crit percentage chances. But this guy doesn't have pass, does he? Which is a skill that some things exist. Or that I've heard of. If you can't pass, then that changes the target. 0% disturbance, then Ash gets in and finishes the job. That takes 1 bit of source from Dmitri away. Dmitri, you don't need that experience though, I would like to point out. Oh yeah! And now we better move everyone else! You can literally just fly over everyone, except for this is the real danger, isn't it? Oh, it's actually locked by this wall. I'm just going to point out, anyone could just walk over these walls really easily. Okay, let's just look around here. This isn't helpful for me now. I mean, I can get into the boss's range and gank, just stab him in the back, basically. It'd be fine.
What's the plan?
The plan is to go in and destroy
I'll
people.
cut through.
Well, legit, that's the plan. Everyone's leveled up a bit. Felix is 32 as well. Sylvain's 32. I don't know where they've gained stats. I think he's gained 2 defense, to be honest. I think you've gained 1 defense. Probably gained even more strength knowing you. And you're 32 as well, which is not really much higher than what you were anyway. What did you gain? No clue at this point. It's about a million archers nearby, and I don't like that. Right, our first opponent is annoying guy in the trees. He's got a poison blade.
Ready when you are.
I can literally just airdrop myself in there. Yeah, this is your job. You're on that killing duty. Your duty is to kill the wall, then retreat to a safe distance. Your other 2 buddies are going in. And they're going to go in hard. Whoa, this guy's actually got the power to not really get hit by me by the look of it. Who's got the best accuracy at this point? I'm unused to people not being doubled. Wow, okay. This guy has an attack speed of 26. And I can double him, but I probably will be vending edged. So what I want to do is anything that can up my hit rate and kill this guy in 1 shot would be my ideal here. $37.81 hit. The problem is if I miss. I'm actually surprised this guy is so strong. Seriously. Well, we one-shot him. I didn't want to get poisoned where we are. That's a bit weird about him. Our enemies actually have attack speed that they can use. We've got a bandit here with 23 attack. We've got someone with 22 defense. We're not going to let you take that on. Don't be silly. Why would I ever let this guy hit you?
Planning is key.
Went for Dmitri anyway? I guess everyone's attacking Dmitri, so if they did hit, Dmitri would be in a bit of a pain position. But I trusted.
Eventually, I too will fall.
Definitely cooler with the lance, isn't he? Well, his battalion are leveling up an absolute ton. He's got 7+ attack from the battalion 2 at this point.
All talk and no action.
I just imagine like a splatter on the ground after he's done that.
Let's try something.
A poison bow? This side's being a bit overloaded. Say, if that hits, Felix is fine. Well, seems like Gilbert has a different opponent.
There are openings to the north and south. We'll split into two and tear them apart.
Hi, the leader. Don't I tell you what to do? They call me the tactician, I'll have you know. Or at least that's what I was supposed to be back in the day. There's never chest here. Never chest in the middle as well.
I won't falter.
Well, Ash levels up to 32. Whew.
I'll keep moving forward.
Pretty good level. Not gonna complain. Alright, picked up a rusted sword. We'll send that back. Now, I don't think I'm at range to dance you, but I can dance Mercy. Or Oliz. Looks to me like I'm not really gonna have that much attacking potential on this turn. I feel like I need to take out this guy for the obvious reason.
I'll destroy you! Too weak for this world.
Just jumped in the air and speared that guy into the ground. Sure. Right, you're attacking me now. These guys can't actually do damage to me? No, they can. So if I go there with like a fire and try to kill them off that way, it's probably not going to work too well for me. What's my attack speed? 24 versus 20, so they can't double, but I can double them. To be honest, it looks to me like I could take these attacks from these ones without any issue. And I could also just end one with Mercy. Well, without Mercy is how we put it. So I'd say go here and burn that guy. Close off the path. Would be the best bet. But should I get some people talking to some people first? Because it looks like that is an option for us as well. Probably everyone can talk.
Long time no see, Professor. I always knew in my heart that we'd meet again.
Wasn't much of the talking though.
Well done.
Strength 4 extra. You know what? I'm just wondering. Iron Bow would end up as a one-shot. But Fire would allow me to counter on anyone else attacking. Better miss.
Predictable. All is going to plan.
Alright, made ourselves up to 32.
There's still room for improvement.
I don't mind that extra defense right then. Strength mag 2. Alright, of course they're going to go for me en masse, but Mercy's going to have something to say about that, gotta say. Just anything destroys these guys?
Be at peace.
It's gotta be after being taking that many volts. What do you have? Another door key. It looks like we can really just begin pushing hard. Still a couple of bandits with bending edges, etc., but it's about these other ways that we want to go forward that I'm more interested in. As I say, if I 11 sword that guy, I'll be able to take him out. And then I should be able to just attack that guy with a bow. And finish him that way too. Technically, I could just do it with an iron bow. That saved me a lot of saved me charges on a special weapon.
Next.
D!
I still need to improve.
It's interesting just seeing their new peculiarities. What are they gonna say? What are they gonna do? Okay. This lady has a poison bow.
Obvious.
I'm guessing I've been poisoned. I mean, does it not poison if it doesn't do any damage?
I was just stronger.
Yep, poison. But the other way of looking at that is that two different archers there. Interesting. I also regain HP on each turn. I got his for a bit more. I don't want them having a key and suddenly unlocking that door. Plus, I've still got to get the stuff over here. So it's you with 34 attack versus me with all my avoidance. How much avoidance do I actually have versus you? You barely hit. So if I were to pop myself like right here, or just knock this down, I'm guessing I'd be completely fine. I mean, after all, that does give me class mastery. You want to come at me, come at me.
Gotta use your head sometime.
Oh, disturbances. They are spamming their things. Yes! Turn my defense into an attack.
It is done. Onward.
Look at Ingrid! Showing off. Oh no, 6 damage. Oh look, 6 healing. Right, we're in position. Most of the archers are down. Can you take the chest from there? Cool. An armor slayer is obtained. Don't need one of them at the moment. None of the archers can reach, so that's fine too. Well, they're clear up on this side then. Shall I let me do it, considering I'm the one falling behind in levels now? I can't actually move. It's a bizarre thing to think. I'm the one that's falling behind. Yes, I like these counter spells.
Another victory.
We even leveled up in reason.
This experience is critical.
We got thunder. Speaking about criticals, just get rid of every key I've ever obtained. Can you actually speak to me, or have you just got no reason to? No reason at all, it seems. Right, so we need to pull an archer. Turn that off. He can reach to there. This guy should be able to reach further, so I should be able to hide in the bush. But once I go up, these guys will die. That's a problem. I basically need to get Ash everywhere. Defeat the enemy commander is my goal. So once he moves, everything goes a bit crappy. But it doesn't look like he moves from the spot. So it looks like I could successfully make the pull. He hurts. But Dmitri has defense now. Oh, you can't get into that tree? That brush? No talking between you guys then. Annette doesn't really look that much different, does she? Does in her portrait, not so much in the dancer garb. What gives me the best avoidance? Who can I heal from here? A couple of people are taking minuscule damage.
Thanks so much.
My level's a good spill list. Well, at the moment, you know, my mag's nearly as high as my strength. So let's keep using, you know, we're a full multi-class now. We can do whatever we want to do. That's what it feels like. How am I going to open these? Oh, I can steal. But I can't open things, can I? Damn. So I just need to get you to the other side of the map. Or convoy out some jet skis. Because the jet skis are gone to the people we don't necessarily want them to go on. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? PJ, thank you for gifting another sub to Sorno. Still need to kill these two guys over here. A bullion and a dorky. What's to do? I mean, we're literally in position to just do whatever we blooming well want. I mean, ideally, I'd like to go around the other side and start killing the other guys. So let's step to here. Oh, we could blow that up. Oh, actually, why not? Gives class mastery. Looks like I just hit Sylvain, though. Does give class mastery.
That's your best.
Alright, everyone's pushing. But the commander stays seated because that's what he does. He don't want to move. However, we do have a few people we need to abolish on this turn. So let's get to work. Now, you're going to be the toughest one. You've managed to get into the brush. But the hit rate means we will just wipe you out. In various ways.
It won't be in vain.
I'll take a bullion. Alright, Annette. The Mercedes to get this KO. Pretty sure she one-shots the guy after all.
Let's keep our guard up.
A jet ski! I should hold on to that for now. We don't need training axes or lances. This way we could send Mercedes to get that one. And we could go the other way for everything else. Great. Good times. You guard there. Dance you back up. Now we can send you to the back of the treasure chest. Right, anything else around that I need to grab? One item. Everything is on the other side of the map. Basically, we send you straight by now. And you to pick that up. To restore, cures effects on everyone within range at a massive range. Why not? We've got 20 charges of it. Sylvain over there got happy. Alright, I'm ready to charge this guy. He's not got a lot to him, to be honest. What a rubbish guy. Not that we can also break through this door. Just stare menacingly at him from a distance. I love the Euronia one move. Still need to get over there. That's our feared opponent. I just flip fire him. I don't think you'll hit me. But I could also take you from 2 range with an iron bow. So that also works for me. As long as I stay out of the range of that archer, I'm happy. Do you want a ballista spot or something? And that is your movement plus range. You point at them before you archer them. I'd be really annoyed with my Pegasus underneath me there.
My duty is your death.
Like, why do you keep rearing up whenever I'm trying to take a shot?
Hopefully I'll be more useful now.
I've already got enough speed. Just stay on the ground. Stop doing that. You're throwing my shot. Obviously, I've gotten used to being able to take those shots regardless. Right? No one to talk to. I could smite someone. It's not really helpful. Let's say, what's the boss gonna do? Not much that he can. We just need to take a couple of turns to grab this stuff, really. In the meantime, we can just literally walk in on this guy and probably kill this guy as well with Ingrid. Ingrid's gonna get all the experience of this, right? All that avoidance she has as well. It's kind of ridiculous.
You took me lightly.
I mean, she is our first masterclass. I'd be slightly disappointed if she wasn't managing to do some cool crap. I mean, I'll just move one space back. It's fine. You can come at me from behind. It'll be okay. Let me get this chest. Silver lance. Let's speak to Mercedes.
Getting to see you and everyone else again makes having to leave my family feel less difficult.
Okay, what's gone on? Dmitri is poised to kill his last annoyance. I mean, I should really kill it with me at this point. And that is very close.
Thank you.
As well. To getting a class mastery.
I can't stop now.
She's got some mag! Move you a little bit closer. Put me in the brush. And just move my wyvern friend.
This will take some strategy.
Oh, not this again. We're flying, you idiots. They all just went under me. Oh well, is that how you want to play it? Super seriously? I've got a bow. Just saying. And I don't mind getting some more bow skill at your expense.
My duty is your death.
Some nice braiding of her hair back there. Right, we got a door key. Should I keep that on me for now? When I can open the door. No. We'll go without, I guess. Actually, no, waiting there is good. Another rusty sword. Right, let's keep on doing this. A cursed shear sword has been obtained. This blade inflicts 5 damage on its wielder after combat in exchange for its high critical rate. A crit rate of 40. No, I don't want to discard it. I was just wondering. Okay, I can reach the chest on the next turn. Everything's looking good. Everyone's just not going to get to talk to me. Shall I get your class mastery done?
Thanks.
It's interesting that Mercedes. Everyone else is roughly in their same garb, in some senses. Apart from, of course, Dmitri. But then you have Mercedes, who's got a completely different costume.
So helpful.
We max dancer. We
I'll
learn
learn this.
special dance. What's special dance? I guess we'll find out. Not next turn. God, the turns keep going on here. Special dance. An axe of Awoken Vassala, which is a sacred weapon, Crest of Gloucester, that restores HP every turn. Effect increased with crest. Nice, cool, big axe. That's great against armored guys. More relics that I now probably have to look in my convoy about. So that leaves us just killing this Burk, which probably can be done with literally everyone. So in that sense, not so much of a challenge, is it? And kill him with fire. Shall I burn him to death? Because I sound nice. I'm just trying to connect to Dmitri on a spiritual level. That's what I'm trying to do here.
I'm glad we could meet again, Professor. It'll be nice to fight alongside each other, just like old times.
It will be. Alright then, are you ready to sort this out? Use your special dance.
Yeah!
It's gonna have more mashed potatoes in it. It's time to finish this map.
Well done.
That was slow just to get the treasure chest, wasn't it? But I'm the lowest level now. So I've got to seek a better performance, haven't I, really? Which is best hit ring? Fire?
No, I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice.
You're not the one I want?
Yeah! Allow me to
You
demonstrate.
should have explained before I burned you horribly. Maybe we should have talked to him.
You're in tip-top shape.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
What?
You didn't plan on letting him get away, did you?
Olizandri Dmitri falls in battle. Palado reaches either target destination. Where are the targets? They're all on the other side. How far can you move, Palado? You can't move. You're crap. We need to get the Air Force involved. I mean, they've only got one way they can go. Dmitri needs some help, yes. Oh, he's got a speed ring if we get him. 3+2. I'm just going to point out, you can't really move anywhere. You're obviously not going to move towards me at the door. So I'm just going to intercept you where you're going to come out. And then I'll laugh for a while. What do you think?
Thank you.
I've not really got the chase force going over here, have I? Guys, you can go this way. I mean, I could open the door for them, but psh. Do they not know what danger they're in? Oh my god, they're so doomed. Why am I running that way? I can't go there and use that as a direction. I have to go in a weird roundabout fashion. I just want to go there. That uses up like all my movement. Not that he can actually fight me back from here, but still. Little did you know, Ash was over here.
It was the only way.
These poor guys. Just literally, my flyers just come over the wall and go, ha ha! Basically peeling off all his supports at the moment.
I aim for greatness.
Right, Bose is now an E+.
Practice is paying off.
Let's just stay at that range so we can hide and just let him realise the complete and utter... He's doomed. He's doomed of death. He's so screwed.
Thanks.
So with our endless march, we've already cut him off. I feel really bad for the guy. I'm lying, of course. I don't feel anything. Any remorse. This is just his fate. You fool. He ran straight towards me. He's like, quick. I can't see them because of this little this house that's in the way. And we're just all standing there behind the house. It's like, I bet you didn't know we had a 3D vision of the map. Did you? Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. So with that said and done, Ash!
We promised 5 years ago we'd meet, here and now.
At least I can get you in for a little bit extra. I reckon you'd kill the guy, wouldn't you? Do you think you'll kill the guy?
You should yield me a tidy profit.
How am I going to yield you a profit? Oh, never mind. Ash has got it. Where's my kill, Ash? Yeah, get.
Making strides.
Taking kills. Oh, we got a speed ring. I'll send that to Convoy for now.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
It's good acceptance of death. Took a lot of extra turns to get those chests, didn't it? MVP Dmitri, who'd have guessed? Is he motivated now? He's really motivated to kill more people. The board is cleared. Another chapter complete, maybe. Was that still chapter 12? That was chapter 13. Hey, we're motoring through now.
Your Highness! Professor! I'm so glad you're both safe.
Why are you here?
Did you forget? We all made a promise on this very day 5 years ago.
Dmitri, weren't you the one who asked that we all meet up here?
Don't be silly. Of course you remember our promise. That's why you and the professor are here, right?
Your Highness, I have been following news of your whereabouts for a while now. I am relieved to have finally found you. Do not call me that. I am not a prince, but a walking corpse.
Why would you say that?
That is what we all believed, but it is not so. I can see with my own eyes that you are alive, Your Highness. But the jail cells in Ferdiad are as solid as they come. How did you manage to do?
What happened?
He's dead. He died in my place. I see. We will be sure to honor his loyalty, Your Highness. As for the state of the kingdom, the lords from the western regions have declared their fealty to the Empire, starting with House Rowe. Cornelia's band of traitors now refers to kingdom territory as the Fargus Dukedom. They've made Ferdiad their stronghold as they continue to invade the eastern region.
I don't believe you. Right. I wasn't even listening because I'm just rocked. You can't just say Tadu's dead off screen. I don't believe it. Nothing can harm that man. Nothing can harm that beautiful man. What did he say? Okay. The Mayfield and their strongholds continue to invade the eastern region. Cornelius' band of traitors now refers to kingdom territories as the Fargus Dukedom. So Cornelius is the name of the person. As for the state of the kingdom, the lords from the western regions have declared their fealty to the Empire, starting with House Rome. Problematic. Traitors, Cornelia. Let's go with traitors. I don't really know the thing.
There is much to tell you. I will explain everything in time.
Yeah, I've not got auto advance on now.
Well, it's not like all of the kingdom's lords have sided with the Empire. There are plenty of houses, like mine and Felix's, that remain stubbornly opposed.
Your Highness, please allow us to take up arms at your side once more. What we need more than anything isn't soldiers, money, or supplies. We need the legitimate heir of Fargus to overthrow the Empire and reclaim the kingdom. Such is your duty. It is yours alone to bear, and well worth fighting for. Only you can gather our troops and lead us back into the light.
You're still needed, Dmitri. Yes, a figurehead. We'd want a more wholesome figurehead, though. But wartime Dmitri could work in our favor for inspiring the kind of bloodthirst you need to win a war?
I see. So, you all agree that we must fight back. And you see how that woman, how the Empire cannot be forgiven. That we must wipe them all out until not a single one of them remains.
Wipe them all out? I don't think any of us here are suggesting anything that extreme.
Professor, there is something I would like to ask you. Please, join me inside the monastery. To think you survived under all that rubble for the past 5 years. I suppose stranger things have happened, odd as that is to admit. There is still much I would like to ask you, but I think that's enough for now.
Alright, is Rhea safe? And where are the Knights of Seros? Well, we don't. Well, we know where the Knights of Seros has gone. They've gone off. Is Rhea safe? It's another question in and of itself. They won't know. Technically, you won't know both answers to this. Obviously, I'll ask about Rhea.
On that day 5 years ago, during the battle with the Imperial Army, Lady Rhea went missing. Since then, the Knights of Seros have continued searching for her. And for you, I hear they have yet to find any promising leads. As the Empire has yet to release a statement, it's hard to imagine that she has perished. And yet... No, never mind. Once news of your survival gets out, everyone will flock back to the monastery.
What happened to the kingdom?
After that battle, a certain incident took place in Ferdiad. Rufus, who was serving as King Regent, was murdered. I was once a knight in service of the royal family. I resigned from the Knights of Seros and returned to serve the kingdom. However... This is madness. You truly claim that His Highness is the one who killed Rufus?
Oh, but it's true. The only one who could slip past the bodyguards and kill so efficiently is the young prince. You can't deny it.
Rufus is Prince Dmitri's uncle. His Highness is incapable of such an atrocious crime as murdering his own blood.
Ah, but they were never very close, were they? It's a well-known fact among former retainers. There are even rumors that Rufus was originally involved in the tragedy of Dusker. Perhaps His Highness believed those rumors and murdered Rufus in a fit of rage. But I'm afraid none of that matters now.
Cornelia, do not tell me that you...
The decision has been made. His Highness will pay for his crime with his head. His sentence will be carried out the day after tomorrow. On that day, the royal bloodline will come to an end. All you have left to do is sit back and watch, you senile old fool. Watch as the kingdom you love falls to ashes.
It was soon after announced that his sentence had been carried out. With His Highness's death, the royal bloodline of House Blathid was erased from this world. True to her word, all we could do was watch as she tore the kingdom apart before our eyes. Since the execution and the prince's corpse were concealed from the public, there have always been those who believed His Highness was still alive. As for myself, I only began to hope 3 years ago, when I chanced upon some compelling rumors.
What rumors?
An Imperial platoon attacked without warning. Incident after incident of Imperial generals being slaughtered in Kingdom territory. It is said that each died in such a brutal, gruesome way that it is hard to imagine they were killed by human hands. I followed the rumors to location after location. Eventually, I had seen enough. I knew the rumors were true. Finally, after a half-decade of torment, it happened. I found him. I fear his deep hatred and the weight of his solitude have consumed him for far too long. We must bring him back from the edge on which he stands. To that end, I must speak with His Highness. I imagine it will not be a quick or easy conversation. I pray that he is of a mind to speak of such things. I am certain that my words will... never mind. What must be done, must be done. I would wager that you are weary after the day's events. Perhaps you should take this opportunity to get some rest.
Okay, even more chances to save. Let's keep on going, as we hear more about what's happened in this 5 years long past.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Guardian Moon. The Delusional Prince. Prince Dmitri and the remnants of the royal army join with the remaining Knights of Seiros to form a revitalized kingdom army. Using Garreg Machs as their base of operations, they rise to action against the Empire.
Well, we're still here then. Does that mean it comes with all the trimmings? It is a ruin after all. It has been destroyed. And mostly pillaged. Let's see what's of it if we're going to end up in Garreg Machs again. I guess if you've got like a position that's central to the whole nation, it's a pretty good staging point. Each unit has grown over the past 5 years. You should check their classes and weapons. Okay then. I will check their classes and weapons. You can't tell me what to do.
You? So you were alive after all.
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Gilbert has told us everything. From here on, our strength is yours as well.
Does my heart well to see that all of you are safe. Now that we have all gathered, let's discuss our next course of action.
Everyone conveniently showing up
We
at the
have
same
two
time.
objectives: to overthrow the Empire and to rescue Rhea. I have no objection to joining forces with you. After all, our interests are aligned.
Nothing could be more reassuring than securing the cooperation of the Knights of Seiros.
Yeah, thank you. Well, let's fight together.
The Archbishop entrusted all of her affairs to you. From now on, I shall comply with your wishes.
We'll make Garreg Machs our base, and prepare to make our stand against the Empire. There is a fair amount of damage, but we will at least have shelter from the wind and rain.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
While it may be a strategic location, it's too far from the front lines to be worthy of notice at the moment. This area is inconvenient as far as transport time is concerned, so it's of little importance to their war effort.
Even so, nothing slips past the Emperor. It is safe to assume she at least has this place under surveillance.
Professor, What do you think about making this place our base?
Gathering resources would be difficult, you know. I guess we have no objections because we're so put towards it. We don't have to gather resources for as much people, considering we're not fielding massive armies. So that's why battalions is basically army units. I mean, it'd be a bit bad if I said, nah, let's leave. I guess I have no objections.
Fortunately, there are still villages and hamlets nearby. And though I wouldn't call them abundant, we have war funds as well. What do you think, Your Highness?
Do as you please.
Hey, don't act like this doesn't concern you. We finally are reunited after all this time. We've got to work together.
She's right. In fact, why don't we all join forces and clean this place up a bit?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. And it'll give us time to reminisce about all the good old days at the academy. I can't wait.
How carefree of you.
It may sound trivial, but, well, I think it's a good idea.
I understand feeling impatient, Your Highness, but patience is key at a time like this. If we fix up our base, it will improve morale, which will be sorely needed as we...
Fools.
Okay, let's all settle down. He's only interested in the murder side of things, is he?
Stay out of this.
Please, calm yourself, Your Highness. We are not your enemies.
My enemies say the same.
What happened to him? It's like he's a completely different person.
I feel so bad for him. Would it help if I brewed him a nice pot of tea?
I cannot claim to understand how he feels. However, the way he's behaving, it's as though he's being haunted by some unseen force.
Well, he wasn't always like this, yes, we know, but I'd say to everyone, we're worried, really.
As am I.
He wasn't always like this, doesn't help the whole problem that it is like this now. And we need to deal with that. You're curious to see how Annette is doing. Go for a visit? I'm guessing all my supports are about to pop. Ready?
Oh, hi, Professor.
You look down. Did something happen? Found something stolen, probably?
Do you remember what we talked about before? About doing my best to not do my best? Well, I've been pretty busy recently, and despite my best efforts, I've been trying way too hard. I was busy all day yesterday with training and work. I just couldn't help myself. That's why I decided to take a day off today. It's just, now that I have a day off, I don't know what to do with myself. Please, you have to help me. What should I do?
Let's bake a cake for Dmitri. I'm sure he'd appreciate it right now. Have a nap. Sometimes it's just good to do nothing. Yeah, it really is. Sometimes it's just good to do nothing.
I can't relax if I'm doing nothing. I need something to keep me occupied or I'll go nuts. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm cut out for not doing my best. Oh! You're a professor. You must know some secret technique for deep relaxation, right? If you do, please teach me. I'm begging you. I'm at my wit's end.
Okay, have a cup of tea, have some sweets.
Got it. I'll try that right now. This candy is so sweet and delicious, and it goes so well with piping hot tea. Ooh, and speaking of the tea, your brewing skills are incredible.
English.
I'd love to be able to make such nice tea, but... Oh, Professor, will you teach me how to brew tea like this? I'll do my best to learn, and then I'll make delicious tea for you as thanks.
You don't have to be, but you don't understand. You have to be born into it. Is this doing your best?
Oh, sorry. Back to my old tricks, it seems. So, why is it so difficult to not do my best? I try and try to not try, but it just doesn't work.
Honestly, just be you. It really is just that. Why do you have a problem with trying your best at everything? What the hell? Is that a negative issue, really?
Professor? You're right. Doing nothing is just not my style. To be myself, I've got to do my best every day.
That's the spirit.
Okay. Then you really must teach me how to make such delicious tea. You will, won't you? Please. Oh, and also, well, thank you. You've listened to me and helped me face my troubles. Now I feel like I can talk to you about anything. Honestly, I wish we could go on drinking tea like this forever.
I take it they missed me quite a bit then. Our sport level is now A. There's probably someone else here now, right? Oh, maybe not. It's Ingrid's birthday! Oh, we've got to host a tea party. What? It's not overgrown with weeds everywhere? I'm surprised.
Thank you for inviting me.
Tea party with adult Ingrid. Look at her new armor. Kind of corset armor, weirdly enough. So she's gone for armor plating, which has a stomach hole, but she's wearing like a corset-ish kind of thing, it looks like, though it's just tied in the center, underneath it. So she has a clear, like, stab me here thing, which is how she gets her avoidance going at, because she just knows everyone's going to stab her there, because that's where it's non-armored. See? She's thinking with her head.
Thank you.
Let's offer her some tea.
It's a bit hot.
Wait for it to cool down!
Yes.
Right, what are we talking about? Do you mean nights? Working hours for guards? Close calls, maybe?
Oh, no.
You don't like talking about the battles we've been through massively? This is going to go terribly. Should have gone dreamy nights, but I didn't think she was interested in the love side of thing, considering what's happened in the past. Survival skills, capable comrades.
Oh, no. Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
We didn't even make it to the third stage. She doesn't want to talk about anyone. She's just not interested.